Pantheon, Iron Gwazi, Velocicoaster, Kondaa, or however you say it. 2021 is a super stacked year for coasters. Airtime Thrills has a great video on this, and there's like 20 or 30 elite coasters opening up, or something like that. It's actually insane. I'll put a link to his video in the description. One of these rides opening up is Jersey Devil Coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure. This ride looks outstanding. Not best in the park, but like really, really good. And personally, I don't think it's getting the attention it deserves, so today I'm going to change that and we're going to discuss why Jersey Devil will be better than any of us thought.
You can't tell me the deck is stacked. You can't whisper behind my back. Show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Oh, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. And my feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. You can't stop me now. My sights on where I'm going at, they turn it back around. You can't stop me.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Amazing Coasters. I would like to thank you all so much for clicking on this video, and if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button for videos all about amusement and theme parks. If you actually subscribe and become a part of our little community here, go ahead and comment, "I subscribed." I read and try to respond to every single comment. Also, speaking of commenting, tell me down below what your opinions of Jersey Devil are. I'm about to explain mine, so I'd love it if you told me that you agree or disagree or whatever you're thinking. Finally, I'm sorry my upload schedule is just not even there at this point. I'm trying to make new content for you guys, but this is just a super busy time for me, so don't worry, I'll be back with weekly uploads sometime in the near future. But with all that out of the way, let's get into the video. Okay, so I know I just made a video in which I talked about the RMC Raptor model a lot. Like, a lot. But I just can't help myself, so here we are. Also, if you don't know what an RMC Raptor is, I just watched my last video. It's about the T-Rex. It explains a lot about the company of Rocky Mountain Construction and the single rail model altogether. I'll put it in a card in the corner of the screen, or a link in the description, or both. Who knows? It shouldn't be that hard to find. So yeah, as of early 2021, there are 2 RMC Raptors in operation. These, of course, are Railblazer at California's Great America and Wonder Woman the Ride at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. And no, I'm not saying that entire thing. Who is in charge here? It's almost as bad as this and this. Oh gosh, what happened? Anyway, these Raptors are both the standard clone model, and there are plenty more of those supposed to open up soon. Jersey Devil, however, is not just any Raptor. This is a custom Raptor. The tallest, the fastest, the longest, the craziest. I know, Six Flags is going all Cedar Point on us. Also, even though this isn't really one of my best in the world videos, it's still a similar concept, so just like in those, I'm going to start off by going through the layout here. You start by climbing up your 130-foot tall lift hill, making it the tallest Raptor in the world, and then going down an 87-degree drop. In the back, you're going to get flung over this straight ejector. Ooh, it just looks so good. Ugh. At the bottom of this drop, we are going to hit our max speed of 58 miles per hour. Then you go through a massive dive loop, which looks like the one on the Raptors, but just larger and more upscale. Super whippy, great forces, etc. Then there's what I think looks to be the highlight of the ride, a humongous camelback. And if you just look at the shape of that, it just looks like it's designed to be an insane element. I think this may give the strongest airtime in the entire ride. It looks that good. Then we have a long zero-G stall. These elements are always fun, give great hang time. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be good. Next, we go through a pretty snappy turnaround, and oh my gosh, the drop off this turnaround looks wild. Just wow. Another inversion coming up next, this one being a zero-G roll, an RMC classic. They always do a great job with these. Then we pop up into the mid-course, get ejected off the mid-course, a banked turnaround, 2 twisted airtime hills banking in opposite directions. So like a trick track double up, but not a double up, so just a trick track. So you go through a trick track, a normal bunny hill, and a pop into the final brake run. So wow, overall thoughts on this layout? Actually, I'll get back to that when I tell you the 3 reasons why Jersey Devil will be better than anyone is expecting. Number 1. Longer train. Railblazer and Wonder Woman both have trains that seat 8 passengers in a single file manner. Jersey Devil seats 12, which, yes, according to my algebra teacher, is more than 8. I know, so good at math. So, can you imagine getting yanked over that drop and some of those hills in the back? That would be insane. Now, one complaint some people have is that the longer trains will affect the pacing, but I don't really think that will be the case. The other Raptors have, insane pacing, I've already talked about this a billion times, they just fly through it. So yeah, I don't think it'll be that big of a problem, because even if the pacing is just a little worse than the other Raptors, it's still going to be really good. Number 2, the base model of the Raptor is just so dang good, and this is literally a better version. It's in Coaster Studios' top 25, Airtime Thrills' top 50, and I don't know, probably a lot of enthusiasts' top 10. Jersey Devil simply takes the best parts of an RMC Raptor and supersizes them. Let's see, steep drop with great ejector, a whippy dive loop, insane airtime hill, tight turnaround, insane drop off the turnaround, inversion, and some airtime into the brakes. What is the only complaint with the Raptors? They're 20 seconds long. They are really short rides, but Jersey Devil isn't. It does the same thing the Raptor does, but it throws in a bunch more elements throughout the layout. Number 3. It's a new frickin' RMC. I'm about to use my brain, so this is probably wrong. Go correct me in the comments down below, whatever. But I cannot think of a rough steel RMC. I know the whole deal with Outlaw Run and Lightning Rod, kind of, but for an iBox or a Raptor, I feel like they're all smooth, or at least for the most part. I also cannot think of an RMC with bad pacing, except this. That final lap is just, no, get out, stop. So taking these into account, chances are that Jersey Devil will be a glass smooth ride and have great pacing. Again, I'm not entirely sure on that, so I'm going to leave it up to you all to make fun of me for that in the comments, because I probably forgot about something that will make me seem stupid. Bruh. So anyway, now that I've listed those, it's time for the cons, except there aren't any. Yes, the capacity isn't on the same level as, a B&M Hyper, but almost nothing is on the same level as a B&M Hyper, so that doesn't count. With 4 trains of 12 people each, the capacity isn't a nightmare, and the rider throughput is similar to a Premier Rides launch coaster or an Intamin Blitz, and no one seems to complain about those, so. Also, yes, there is a mid-course, but it doesn't look to slow down the train that much, and again, it increases capacity, so if you're going to complain about that, then I have nothing for you. So there we go, bam, no cons. What other rides have no cons? Okay, maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but hopefully you see my point. Finally, one of my favorite coaster YouTubers, Coastoons, made a video about this, so I'm not going to go too far in depth, but Jersey Devil just completely messes with Hershey, Knoebels, Dorney, Lake Compounds, etc., basically any park in the area, because all of these parks could really use a Raptor, but now they can't get a single rail because Great Adventure has one, and they don't have the budget to get a T-Rex, except for Hershey. But if Hershey was going to get a T-Rex, that would be competing with Kingda Ka, not Jersey Devil, and so on. A lot of these parks just have no answer for this and can't counter it, which means that Great Adventure may get millions of more dollars from pulling people from the New York and Philadelphia metro areas. It really was the perfect plan. However, if there is a downside, in my opinion, Six Flags America needed a Raptor and now they can't get one, so we'll just have to go with Plan B. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more monthly at this point, I don't even know, content all about roller coasters and theme parks. If you enjoyed this video and want me to do more of this series or talk more about RMC, be sure to hit that like button, comment any video suggestions down below, and I'll see you all next time.